G-Dragon, fight!
So hopefully, yeah. Now. Okay. We do have limited hearts, but fuck it. I'm here. I can't bother to go back to the other one. So we'll open this heart one. This is going to be fancy. I think hearts look like they're going to be quite difficult to get. So I think if the game is asking for a lot of hearts, you're going to get some fancy shit. And we did. We've got Jax's brutality. Brutalities. Jax's skin. Jax's bionic arms. Jax's buckle. Jax's thumper. And his augment, tectonic force. Oh, that's an augment for his buckle. It's interesting. We didn't really get into augments because I haven't unlocked anything. We've got to do a lot more fighting to get down into augments and stuff. A nice jade skin. I must admit, it's weird the idea of making her be a blood sacrifice jade, because clearly that makes her red, and that feels wrong to make her red when she's jade. Her name is Jade. Her colouring could inevitably be jade. I know that's not strictly speaking how this whole affair works. Now, this looks like something special, so let's gong. Oh! Enough already! Oh, hello. This is... Why do you go camp every time something fascinating happens? I don't know. It just seems to happen. Let's dong that again. I must admit, surely... I mean, I don't know exactly what the achievement was for. Something to do with donging the gong. But you would think that you would get the achievement enough already for donging the gong repeatedly. Because it'd be like dong, 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 dong. Oh, enough already! But apparently, no. You just... one dong, and that is enough. If you have more than one dong, you realise that one dong is enough. No man should ever have to come up to you and say, his cocks drew me in. Little throwback for you, or throw forward, or throw back, depending on when. Oh, episode zeros are complicated, aren't they? Lucan clearly punches guts through. And what's it? Oh, a scavenger's lockpick. Interesting. I wonder what. I'm assuming much like, because I do have a skeleton key here, and much like that. Oh, then again, maybe I can just use that. The skeleton key looks to be specific places, whereas Vial of Protection... Oh, okay, that's a bit of a spoiler. I didn't know there was going to be I didn't know there were going to be denizens or denizens. I didn't know there were going to be denizens of the crypt, so I wish I hadn't looked that up, because that would have been a hell of a surprise when one attacked me. Not necessarily a pleasant surprise, but a hell of a surprise. And this one is unable to unlock. Able to unlock. It's unable to lock a crypt chest, but that is an actual thing we can use, which is interesting. So I suppose, I mean, there's probably more worthwhile ones. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try using the lockpick on this one, and yeah, we get it for free. Nice. Not that I'm that bothered, because I've earned a lot of gold over those coins. Oh, we've got a Garrus variation icon, so I was correct. You unlock them during the crypt. Hand of the Last Titan, Garrus's Knuckle Dusters. So he seems to be sort of beat down based. Well, what I was saying is I seem to have earned an obscene amount of money just by doing those 4 towers. So it's very... It doesn't strike me as... Can we fight that dragon? It doesn't strike me as necessarily... And it does it specify without spending coins. So I wonder if the lockpick is exclusively based on coin chests, and you wouldn't be able to do it in place. I love how happy but surprised, sort of surprise happy that face is. It's it's incredible. It truly is incredible. I'm assuming again this is the artists having a bit of a play around, trying to figure out precisely what needs to be done for a fatality. But that face is glorious, because it doesn't quite provide the gravity that is required for having your entire torso ripped in half and your head sort of the entire top of your skull taken off. But I suppose arguably you've pretty much severed the brain there, so maybe that is the face. That's the face of a brainless man who can no longer think about anything. Let's open some more chests, because why not? Crescent Guard, Cabal and Cabal canisters. It's a shame we didn't have those previously, but I suppose I can go in and do far more customization. I know there is a wall there. I know there's a thing here. Is this something? It's certainly glowy and big. Can we do anything there? No, we can't do anything there. That's fine. Is there anything up there? I mean, there's a corpse up there. I don't know if that's a recognisable. I mean, it's got a mask of some kind on it. I don't immediately recognise the mask. Do feel free to write if you do recognise what that mask is. It might be a distinct thing. My Mortal Kombat knowledge is fairly limited, despite having played a lot of Mortal Kombat. But my knowledge on most things is fairly limited, despite doing things. Scorpion character art, that's always going to be fun, because Scorpion's a hell of a design. It's undeniable. Kotal Khan cat food. Oh, that's his fatality! Oh, next time you might have to try and be Kotal Khan at some point. The Naknadan charm and the soul stone, so both of these are crypt keys. Right, I think one quick gong on the gong, and then what we'll do is crack open this wall and travel a little further in. Because I must admit, now it's told me there may very well be denizens in the crypt. I do have a slight urge to encounter said denizens, just to see what that's going to be like. See precisely what sort of gameplay they attach to the idea of denizens in the crypt. I mean, there's a lot of sort of skeletal zombie type creatures up there. I don't know whether they're gonna are they gonna catch me with a sudden jump scare. So Kotal Khan taunt as well. That's something I didn't even consider doing, any kind of taunts. We'll have to look into taunts to see how they function. I feel like at some point one of these things that I'm smashing might suddenly come to life as well. Almost sort of mimic-esque style. Oh, there's a dude in one of those hats. Slightly closer up if you do want to investigate that hat. Oh, that's a throne. Can I smash the throne? Can't smash the throne. Can't smash the throne, baby. Smash the throne. Don't smash the throne over. I can't seem to interact with it at the moment. Kotal Khan icons. What next? The frost skin. Interesting. We don't actually have frost at the moment, but we do now have a frost skin. I suppose this is the other problem. As much as I want to have it confirmed what characters are in here, I also like the idea of it being a slight surprise. But if I do too much of the crypt, I fear that maybe I'll end up, oh, you've unlocked a skin for this character. Oh, I didn't even know this character was available. Well, that's spoilt it for later when I find that out. So, yeah, it's difficult. I'd be interested to see if they've managed to try and counteract that, or whether they've just gone, well, it's your own fucking fault for moving along too quickly in the crypt, isn't it? I'm also wondering why they keep a track of the crypt time. It's an intriguing one to... Because I can just about understand why you'd perhaps keep the coordinates, because I suppose you could keep a track of what you're doing, and maybe you could keep a note of where you wanted to go next, perhaps, if there's something you suddenly go, oh, I don't have this at the moment, I want to remember to go back, so you might be able to note down the coordinates. You might even be able to do it in-game, not just my thought track, which is outside on a piece of paper. I know, fucking old school and weird, I understand, but sometimes it's worthwhile noting things down on a piece of paper. Combat card background, I'll have to investigate actually adjusting that. Amethyst Vampire Scarlet. Delightful. I'm going to try and avoid reading every single one, and I grant you, just me continually going and open, and open, and open, and open. It's probably pretty fucking boring for you, the viewer. But I can't really help that. Most of the crypt is you popping through. Open. Oh, hello. I hear something. I hear don't know specifically where that's coming from. Definitely hear it, I just don't know where it's coming from. Okay, we think we've lost it now. Okay, I'm going to try whacking that. I suppose we might as well continue opening chests while I'm wandering around trying to find out this dude who's clearly in pain somewhere on the line. I don't know whether he is a denizen or something I can interact with and rescue, perhaps. Either way, I want to find him. No matter what he is, I want to find... Oh, I've run out of money. Phenomenal. Well done, me. I have entirely run out of cash. That's fine. It means at least you don't have to sit through me opening any more chests. Because I've run out of cash. Oh, that one I can afford. It's weird. Some of those wooden... I suppose maybe I'm putting too much stock. Maybe it's a good old-fashioned carpenter's cup scenario. I'm putting too much stock in the fanciness of the chests. But that's a fairly low-end wooden chest. Oh! I think that was just... Yeah, that was just weird camera. I thought something exciting had happened. Is that... Oh, I see. That's automatically smashed. Oh, no. Did I smash that open? Yes, I did smash that open, didn't I? Because I smashed it open. I went through here. I managed to miss a chest. It was mildly aggravating. And then I smashed through that wall. And then... Oh, that's interesting. Chronica's Time Vault. Replenish the riches of the crypt. Maybe I don't want to do that, unless... I'm assuming, do I get to keep stuff I've opened and it then opens up new stuff? Is that... Oh, that's bird. Can I smash the bird? I can smash the bird! You fucking evil monster! Why would you smash that poor innocent bird? Oh, I quite like that background. Smash more skeletons, smash more random shit. Now, we'll have another crack. Oh, I see. These people are alive! Or at least one of them is. Yes, one of them is struggling to die. I wonder, can I... I'll smash these skeletons first, to be definite. No? No, I think you're stuck up there, buddy. I don't think there's anything I can do to help you. And even if I did, I mean, you don't actually have feet. I mean, that's a problem that's solvable eventually with prosthetics. But I do rather fear that stranded randomly on this island, I wouldn't be able to MacGyver you up a set of prosthetics, Chief. So, you know, just let it come, mate. Let it come. Let the death come. Just give it in. Give in to the death. Stop struggling. Just let the I think it's apoxia. Might be wrong. Let the oxygen drain from your brain, and let yourself drift into the gentle. Oh, there's another one. Chief. Oh, and this one's got feet. Here, mate, I might have to do something for you, Chief. You've got feet. Oddly feetist, isn't it? You're willing to help the dude with feet, but the guy without feet, nah, never mind. Anyway, I think we've pretty much exhausted all I can do in the crypt, although I'll have a wander through this door. Oh!
Sorcery isn't my only vocation. I'm also an inventor. While a modest endeavor, this forge is my finest. To transmute collected items into new items you might find more useful.
Oh, interesting. So I can perhaps ditch consumables that I couldn't give a shit about in favour of... Oh, unless... Oh, wait, no, I think this is recipes. There were... I unlocked some recipes. I'm assuming I can either possibly just randomly do it. Fuck it. There you go, try that. Forging failed. Okay. But I didn't lose the items. That's interesting to note. The only inconvenience is where are my recipes? Because I definitely did unlock some recipes. But the unfortunate truth is I might be blind, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with being blind. But I can't see, not even in the forge, can I see an obvious way of accessing my recipes. So that's a thing to note. I think what we'll do, we'll leave the crypt for another day. We've got quite a lot of island left to explore there, and as I say, was not expecting there to be potential denizens of the crypt. So that being a thing excites me slightly, concerns me, but also excites me. What we're going to do is we're going to leave it there, and naturally this is going to be spelt with a K, which makes the pronunciation devilishly difficult, but nonetheless I'm going to end fairly succinctly, which you've managed to fail immediately because you've said it. You could have just ended, and then you wouldn't have said that you were going to end succinctly, and then you wouldn't have dragged it out. Fuck! Anyway, with a glorious K at the beginning of it, I will present to you a cheerio.
Jade Dragon. Excellent.